Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have waited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
What just happened?
Ow.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
You can either select a prisoner to use as a preset or select the hooded prisoner to customize your own.
Are you the one? Is it you? No? If the pawn I'm looking... Ah, it must be you. Speak, is it you? If the pawn I'm... Speak up. Are you the one then? Aha, I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn.
Oh.
Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only
God
natural
damn,
seeing
bro,
as
quit
how you
using that
rise from
stupid-ass
the dead.
attack.
There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
This better be a scripted fucking death, because there's no way I'm supposed to be fighting this guy at this moment.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Okay.
Learn your place, Paul.
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own good I say this. You do not want to invoke the Overseer's wrath.
Have a heart, cuz. Help me out here.
It's not enough from over there.
What the fuck?
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
Imagine I'm a slave again.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
As you should be.
Yo. For real?
I've no time for you now. Leave me be.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the Overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
You know what I hate? I hate when they make it so that you run faster than every fucking NPC. Like when they're supposed to be like
Yeah, like you
showing you the way.
You run faster than they walk, but you walk slower than they walk.
Time for you to get to work.
Pick up a boulder.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Don't think I'll stand.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Swift strikes are a thief's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your foe till they are overwhelmed. These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks with ease. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant.
Are you unharmed?
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here!
Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
We get a jump.
You must jump. That is the only path.
Oh, that would be watch.
No one can survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
I get a ride on it. Ark Survival Evolved.
Keep your distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me.
Can I?
Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. I'm in fine.
That could have been something easy fix.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Motherfucker. If you find your strength flagging, then buy the curative or have a bit of green on. When one of the fiends comes in, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Where are you going?
Did I get
Have
it?
you beheld?
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way.
I don't like how they always say pray.
Before you stands a Riftstone.
They're just like, pray. Come this way.
'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this
World
world.
building.
Pray. Summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Let's see if I can find Murphy. Make her my slave.
That's crazy.
There she is. I found her.
You attack him! God, this fucking character sucks, dude. Oh.
Look at Murphy. That hairstyle, Murph. I feel like good suit you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Pawns are known as
I said
crossers of
yeah.
the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, 'tis our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your
For fuck's
disposal.
sake.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
feel like... Can I not... Graphics. Frame rate. We're gonna set max frames to 60 FPS. So I don't have big drops.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
These are people that other people made.
Oh, that's cool.
Goth mommy. Alice. Okay. Where is... I'm probably gonna take a June.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Kind-hearted, no specialization.
Why do you have to choose someone?
So I have more people to follow me.
Oh.
So I'm not fighting all alone.
Oh, I didn't know.
I know.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
Pawn quests are tasks given to your main pawn to be completed beyond the rift. You set the task, and must stipulate a reward for the arisen who hires your main pawn to receive upon the task's completion. Pawn quests provide valuable opportunities for you to obtain items and acquire pawn badges, so you should endeavor to get your pawn hired as often as possible. When setting a reward for the arisen who hires your main pawn to receive, you can either select specified items or nominate a sum of gold. Items will be removed from your inventory, gold will be subtracted from your funds. It is also possible to trade with other arisen by setting the retrieval of items you desire as a pawn quest objective. That's cool. I got an archer, I got a mage, I just need...
Is this a multiplayer game?
No.
I see not even the arisen could resist my charms.
Travel together for a day and a night. Reward, Wakestone Shard, Seth, username, pawn ID. Yeah. I'll hire you.
Please dispense with the formality.
And then
You say how high are you?
I said I'll hire you.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel that good. And we were on FaceTime and I was just watching YouTube and I felt like I had to go throw up. So I just went to the bathroom and threw up. I don't feel bad. I just have a... Bro, no, I just have like a killer headache. Like it's messing me up right now.
Will not appear in the
I
monthly
might.
cumulative rankings, maybe. This is my ragtag team, bro. Murphy, June, and Emperor.
Cute.
You're an archer, June's a mage, and Emperor is a swordsman.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve.
I have no idea what I should do.
Is there aught you require?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
wanna know what's bad? I have played a total of 2,875 hours and 29 minutes of Fortnite. I have played 1,000 hours worth on Valorant. Yeah, that's not good.
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
I have to go to track out in like 40 minutes.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought...
So,
To put it to good use.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. There's much more to offer.
I'm probably not gonna. Bro, I went to bed at like 8:30 last night, and I didn't. Yeah, bro, I didn't wake up till like almost 12 today, or like 11-ish.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Nah, bro's playing a new game back there, and it looks stupid.
No, it does not.
Isaiah, it looks
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Dragon Dogma 2 or something. Thank you. It just looks stupid to me.
Something's being annoying.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
If you're playing Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief. I'm sure my talents will be of use to you.
Yeah, so it's me on Snap.
No, thank you.
I'll be right back.
Hey, you a soldier? 'Twill be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You can select the quest to prioritize from among those you've accepted if the quest destination is known. Send it from if you have a belonging or you possess knowledge.
Let us make haste.
Oh my gosh.
That no life may be lost on our account.
Come on in.
Sir Ricardo is in need of our aid. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Bet.
We're in your...
There are 4 commands that the Arisen can be used to direct their pawn companions, and their effects vary according to the circumstances in which they are used. The best way to get a feel for each command is to observe your paw's response to course.
Mariah is crazy. Mariah's the nicest motherfucker ever, and she hates bullshit cheating. Probably because she gets cheated on too much, but I try and tell her before it happens, but she wants
And goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Yeah, Cyrus.
Yeah.
My mage. Oh wait.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
My mage just gave me like fire blade on my daggers. I thought that was really cool.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. Over so soon.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report our results?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
No, you said there was a chest. Where's the chest at?
Follow me, if you would.
Yeah, let's go.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Most impressive, Master. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success.
What'd you say, Murph?
So cold in here.
Your comforter's done.
My curative magics are at your
It finally
disposal.
is.
Wait a moment.
Let it sit out. I put it in the dryer 4 times. 4 or 5.
Yeah, they need to make a better way to...
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still a little bit damp in some spots, but...
But different masters
Oh, well.
favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
My pawns are talking about their former masters, which are other people. And he was like, my former master tend to have beasterns as allies. Because he liked beast people.
Pray, follow me. We have arrived.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
I just got 1,000 gold from them.
Wow.
Okay. We're gonna go to quests.
'Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Make sure I'm going the right way. I think I am.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. I grant you roaring flame.
You just leveled up to level 4, don't you?
What?
Send your person just leveled up.
Ooh. What level are you?
Same as you.
I could have done no better.
Run!
My bad.
What happens if you die?
One more time.
What happens if you die?
So for pawns, so like you,
Yeah.
I can revive you via crystal or something, but like if one of my other pawns, like June or Emperor, die, they're dead forever.
Oh.
Like I won't be
Am
able
I
to
the
summon them
first
anymore.
to notice we've all got different
Can you get new
vocations?
people if they die?
Our respective
What?
abilities are unique as well.
Can you get new people if
I
they
know
die?
precisely when a curative is
Oh,
needed,
that's
Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Oh man.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combats.
And then if NPCs, like any of the AI people die, they'll die forever as well.
Oh, that's not good.
I want to explore.
Quit fucking doing that. God fucking. Oh.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to me.
The enemy right where I need them. Don't let him.
We are at our best when we combine strength. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I'll keep the fury down. Well said. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought. Take care not to fall. Careful now!
Oh, oh, oh.
I must kill this pig.
Oh, poor
Hurry up and get a
pig.
fucking better outfit.
Oh, it was so cute. Oh,
I killed the pig.
I'm getting tired of looking at your thighs.
you look sad.
I look sad.
No, the pig.
There's another one. I'm sorry, piggy. I just wanted to, so I did.
I guess I should get ready to go. 234. When I get home. What's that? I don't know. Most likely.
Motherfucker.
It just depends on feeling or not. Oh my god, my hand.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Pitiable arisen.
Oh man.
These old bones.
Maybe I should talk to him.
Mind waiting till I finish up for the day?
Sounds
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
You're talking about me too. I just forget it's there.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Nothing.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Say,
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Never under. Hey gamers, welcome. Randy, playthrough, so I don't really know anything about this game. I got into the
No, like you.
Dragon's Dogma 2 has just launched, and you're probably dealing with a lot of issues regarding your performance if you're playing on PC. If you're playing on console, I unfortunately cannot have CPU more than anything. And if this is your first time on my channel, the way I do things is by upfronting the knowledge of my videos so you can decide if it's the right one for you. So with that being said, without having to go through this entire video, what I'm going to tell you right now is some of the big things that are going to help you out are DLSS for sure. I just have mine set to quality. This does not have DLSS 3.5, so the frame render, the cool new NVIDIA tech, is not out yet. Now that might be an NVIDIA driver, that might be an actual Dragon's Dogma side patch we're going to probably expect, whatever it is. If you have a AMD graphics card, you're definitely going to want to go with Fidelity FX Super Resolution here instead. It's probably just going to be better for your card overall. You can't dip into both. That's going to be a real big one. That of course is going to help you out the most when it comes to just spiking up your frames per second. But some of the other big things that you're really going to want to take a look at here are your ambient occlusion. If you don't have a real workhorse of a graphics card, I'm using a 4090.
I don't know what I should be doing.
90 are really good.
Why won't it let me do custom graphics?
Hello, in this video I'm game. Over here we have graphics quality, which at this moment has two options. We have low and high. On the right side you can also check the graphics memory usage, so you need to be aware of the available graphics memory. Then we have the dynamic resolution, which can be enabled and disabled. We have the fidelity effect, super resolution 3. If you have DLSS, then of course over here you can
the most when it comes to just, that's going to be a real big one. That of course is going to help you out the most. That's going to be a real big part overall. If you have a AMD graphics card, you're definitely going to want to go with Fidelity FX Super Resolution here instead. It's probably just going to be better for your card overall. You can't dip into both. That's going to be a real big one. That of course is going to help you out the most when it comes to just spiking up your frames per second. But some of the other big things that you're really going to want to take a look at here are your ambient occlusion. If you don't have a real workhorse of a graphics card, I'm using a 4090, so I have this set all the way up to SDFAO. I would actually either set this off or SSAO, and what this really does is it's basically about rendering shadow and ambient light. And make sure your ray tracing is off. And lastly, absolutely last, set your shadow quality. What this really does is it's basically about rendering shadow. Card are big things that you're really going to want to take a look. It's probably just going to be better for your card overall. You can't dip into both. That's going to be a real big one. That of course is going to help you out the most when it comes to just spiking up your frames per second. But some of the other big things that you're really going to want to take a look at here are your ambient occlusion. If you don't have a real workhorse of a graphics card, I'm using a 4090, so I have this set all the way up to SDFAO. I would actually either set this off or SSAO, and what this really does is it's basically about rendering shadow and ambient light. And make sure your ray tracing is off. And lastly, absolutely last, set your shadow quality to mid at the absolute highest. Those three settings alone are going to help you a ton. Your texture quality and all these other things, they're going to i9, 12 or 1300 series CPU options. Let's go through pretty much everything from dynamic resolution and up. as far as what it's going to pertain to you. Now, your screen resolution is obviously going to be either 1440 or 1080. I would not recommend you jump to 4K right now, just in the current optimization level of the game. Refresh rate is, of course, going to be relegated to your monitor, so those things are going to be whatever they are. Your frame rate, I would not go variable. I would either choose max 120 or 60 frames. Depending on your graphics card, if you have an older graphics card in the 10 or 20 series of graphics card, definitely stick with a max, wouldn't say max 30, I'd definitely do max 60. Why this is important is any excess frames that you force into the game that your card really can't deal with, it's going to cause a lot of load on the card. It's going to make it so the card performs a lot slower. I've turned on my NVIDIA control panel here in the upper left corner. Unfortunately, I can't make this any larger, but we're looking at 50% CPU utilization, and we're not even into the game. So that is huge. That's where the bottleneck of this game resides. It's in that CPU utilization. A game should typically have anywhere from like 60% upwards GPU utilization and like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20% CPU utilization. 44% is absurd. So that's where your big bottleneck is. If you don't have a lot of threading on your CPU, like you don't have a ton of cores, right? You only have like 6 or 12 or whatever it is. I would actually probably stick around a lower resolution, going down to 1080, which is never fun to hear, right? But if I had a lower end PC with a lower end CPU, I would stick at 1080p. Outside of a G-Sync or FreeSync effect, so you can this your preview image to talk about these things. Make sure ray tracing is off. You can only turn it off in the main menu, so we want that off. And before we select our super resolution options, we want to look at our rendering mode. Now, basically, this is how the graphics render into the game, which is a stupid and no-brainer way to explain it, but and progressive. Adding a post-processing smoothing layer in between interlaced and progressive. It has to do with how that rendering happens. I don't know the fancy technicality of it, but it's more time. So I would go, if you're really struggling frame-wise, stick with interlaced. God, it reminds me of like Blade Runner. Do balanced and stick there, and then play with it from that perspective, because you cannot change the rendering mode once it's at once you turn on super resolution. And I have noticed that even though this grays out, it does have and balanced and progressive. I think balance is a good place to start and go from there and kind of tweak up and down. If you have a 30 or 40 series graphics card like I do, hit up with quality, you'll be just fine. If you have a 2070 plus, you're probably fine on quality as well. Anything can go in that direction. NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency, reduce input delay incurred by your system. You want frames per second. Have it all the way down, the image is going to be very blurry in the on or off. Or post-processing. Screen space, mesh. For our next out, some of the other stuff like ambient occlusion, screen space reflections, and what have you. So our next set of options are going to be ambient occlusion, screen space, mesh, and the 2 texture ones. The rest is more post-processing. Right, on or off. And if you have a 10 series GPU and a lower end a CPU, go off. Otherwise, just turn it on. It is a post-processing effect, which basically puts a mirror onto the texture that's already been rendered. But it's just an unnecessary amount of frames. You can see that it's got processing load, but it doesn't use a bunch of VRAM. So turning it on, even with a 20 or higher GPU, the on, got a 10 or a 20 series graphics card, stick it mid. Back in the day. Age this. And texture quality, it's basically, because it's one card, don't go above this, depending upon your graphics card. And if you're hanging out on the 10 and 20 series graphics card, don't go above this. Because look at this as 4.85 gigabytes. If you have a 1080, that's 8 gigabytes. That's on a 2 to the 3 range, you're fine. I think being in, but you can see it's not going to be too huge of a tax on you the whole time. Texture 9. If I was playing on a 1080, let's say, around with this stuff, caching on for the dynamic shadows of moving objects on and off. It's I would just turn it on because you're basically going to re-render that every single time you come across that shadow. So just keep it on. It's probably better off anyway. Now, contact shadows is going to be kind of mileage may vary. I turned it off and I've got a 4090. I didn't notice a huge bump in frames per second, but I did enjoy that it gave me a little bit of frames, and it's not that much of a visual hit. I think you'll see this more on caves, being inside of buildings. You'll see this more definite, but if you're out in the wild, you're not going to notice it as much. So contact shadows, I really wouldn't worry about. Just choose your own preference here. You can see processing load's pretty minimal. Lastly is shadow quality. This is always going to be one of the biggest hits to your frames per second. So we're going to drop this all the way to low, and I'm going to go to max. And you can see visually it's not that much of a difference, but it's costing us nearly half of a gig. And shadows can be very wonky. They can come in at a bunch of different angles. They can come in little bits or a little you really want, but the sort of layer on the field, and white pixels, you're already going to have 30. It's just going to be an issue, so it's one we kind of unfortunately have to deal with here. But that's the settings that I showed up, and the real thing is deal with here. But that's the settings that I showed off earlier, and the frames kind of hang out around 60. And the real thing is that the game's trying to render all of these NPCs into the game, and that causes the issue. It's where all the frames per second kind of loss happens. But just to kind of show you that when as soon as we exit town here, these frames per second are going to spike up by about 20 or 30. Now, what I want you to take in mind too is the fact that I am using a software to record this. So that causes a bit of an issue when it comes to giving you true frames per second representation. Assume your frames per second, if you were to have the exact same system as me, assume they would be 10 to 15, maybe even 20 frames more than mine. But as you can see, we move out of the town. Go over to a controller for this. Out of the town, and my frames go from 70 some odd frames per second to around 100. We get a pretty good representation here. So I'm going to use this kind of nice little delta, this little vista here, to show you the different graphical settings, starting with... I almost jumped off. Oh my god, my stomach dropped. Starting with low, and we'll go all the way up to high here. And I'll just pretty much take this exact thing. I won't talk during it. We'll just kind of do this pan around so you can see everything. And just kind of ignore the pawns while we do so.
Mickey, what are you doing down here, you little shit?
Curtis.
Okay. Oh my god, why is everyone in here? What the hell is Cyrus playing? Fuck you for muting, Cyrus.
Fuck me for what?
For muting earlier this morning.
Fuck you for getting off last night.
Bro, I was tired. Dude, I got like the best sleep I've ever slept.
I'll get back on when Cyrus gets here.
Nah. See, I was awake at that time, but I was just like, nah. I put on some shit-ass video and then went to sleep. I'll be back. I'm about to beat God of War Valhalla DLC, and then I'm come down here.
Who?
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Stop fucking doing that attack, god damn it.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
Alright, there we go.
I don't know what to do. Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
An apple and a leaf thingy.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
At last! It all becomes clear.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but
that brings our
registering with
video
a
here to a
guild will
close.
grant
So I've
you
showed off
access
to some
specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights. One can.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
What the fuck?
Always a pleasure.
This might contain useful information.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use. We might make the fruit robber hunt ourselves, or purchase some at Vrude's apothecary in Melv. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Ah, well met. Here for... Some fruit roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick...
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
I ne'er stood a chance.
To do. It is a chest. I shall take a look inside. There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand. This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force. 'Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
I'll have this fixed up in time.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well.
What the fuck?
Speak with me once you've finished.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Most impressive, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Not bad, all things considered.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment. A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. We ought to bring this to the one expecting it. Freshly rested as we are, this battle proved to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
I grant you roaring flame.
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well. I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Wish you would, Murphy. Your character's almost as dumb as you in real life.
Halt!
She almost walked off a cliff.
Theater. That's funny. Oh, I'm 6. Jesus Christ.
this fixed up in time for supper.
Fuck, people.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
It's been a hard day. A mug of ale is just...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way. The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey. Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say?
Peter.
All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
You're welcome to answer this last question, I guess.
Failed it.
What?
Failing it.
Actually, no.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
pray, allow me to open yon
How many
chest.
questions do you think I got right?
How many?
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the class I struggle at.
Is everyone all right?
There's deer.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I would fain aid if you are in need.
Let us see what you're made of.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Plenty more where that came
Splendid. You have my protection.
I dare say the cart is onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. Well done, Master. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Point right there. Tremendous work! Once more!
I should mute myself.
What'd you say?
I thought I should mute myself.
Why?
Could you mute yourself?
Why didn't the dogs were barking in the living room? People could hear my writing. Okay, I won't mute myself. I won't.
Sure, yes, sure.
How's your game going?
It's going good.
I've grown accustomed to traveling with these
Are you glad you bought it?
faces.
I'd be glad to commiserate with anyone who's willing to share their blunders.
Do I not get to sit down? I want to sit down.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
What's this? We're trapped. Fire! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Praise be on your guard!
How do you draw?
Are you alright?
Seems we've worn out our foe. We'll not find a better moment. this harm and bring it crashing down. Care to assist?
Let my magic imbue the weapon with the fury of the elements.
Seem our foe is unbalanced.
There is no...
You can grab hold of a foe while standing on.
A better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Quite the view from up here. Let me see how high I can scale.
How's it not dead?
What?
Dead.
What?
The thing you were.
How's it not dead?
Yeah.
Because it still has health? Duh.
What?
Debilitations are negative statuses with effects that range from inflicting damage at steady intervals to making the target vulnerable. He just sat on me, No!
Tis a foe worthy of caution. We ought to save our best. Understood.
Oh no, Murphy, you're low on health.
Our foe is excellent.
Whoa! Somebody shot me.
Fall back! Time to make that. Warn the people of Vermont.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Bragg. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Oh, I didn't even know what happened to him. He just kind of like disappeared. I think we killed him.
Good job.
I wonder where his body's at. Oh, is this it? Look at him.
I'll gather this.
Tread carefully by the water's edge. Brine lurk in deep water, rivers, lakes, and the sea, and will instantly consume anyone or thing that wades into their midst.
It might be of use.
But I really want to go. Look at him, Murphy. He's dead.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
I mean, dead.
This material can be used to
Oh, he's got
enhance
his eye.
equipment, and is a rarity besides.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do
I
with it.
call good this demons. Alright. Well,
Looks clear.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
accompany them to the... Should I follow them to the capital, or should I make my own way to the capital? Choices?
You want to be adventurous, or...
Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you
Make
make
your
your way
own
to
way.
the capital sooner rather than later.
I'll make my own way, because I'm an adventurer.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
We're setting out. We're setting out. Jump on if you paid.
But I didn't pay. Oh well. Well, mercy show.
Isaiah is down.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Oops.
That's a long way to the capital. I blame you. I should have went with them. Now I have to wait to lay down.
Oops.
Wishing my armor can wait till the morning.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemies' weakness.
Let my magic grant you an elemental weapon. Stay with me, Arisen.
Wait a moment.
Over here!
What's that? Oh, his body fell down the river. See him all the way down there?
That's funny. Why the fuck?
Because you're not watching, you just keep exiting and then coming back in.
How do you know?
Because I can see you reaching for your phone when I ask you something.
Because it's loud, I don't know how to turn it down.
There's a volume button.
Well, on my phone.
In Discord. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Just don't lie to me.
No, I do.
Another one?
Nicely done.
It's a bit early to be thankful. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid.
I grant you roaring flame.
Oh, there was boulders. I'm glad we didn't walk in that.
I don't know how
We
to
should be
spin
able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm
Hold
push is
the
what's
video.
needed here.
Hold the video.
I do that, it just goes to you.
The video? Look around the edges. There should be like a volume button. Destructible bridges.
I don't know how to.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait.
I don't think that's
Oh, look, I picked up a wolf.
That's cool. I don't know how to.
Look at this. Be gone, you filthy beast.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt something.
Now that is a surprise.
I have no idea. It's fine. I'm gonna get off soon anyways when I find somewhere to get off.
Where are you getting off? Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, I have work.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Oh, damn harpy.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
And wolves.
She's weak to fire. Well done.
Come here, wolf.
My magic, give your weapon with the fury of the elements.
June, you almost lit me on fire there, man. It's not very smart of her.
Just kidding, it's not funny. Just kidding.
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
I am shamed. Oh, what's this? It's a... No, come here. Come here. Come here.
Sophia.
I was too slow. There was a deer. I almost caught it. He's mine.
Huge compared to you.
What?
It's huge compared to you.
No, 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 no.
Can you ride it? Oh. Oh god.
I may have messed up.
What did you do to provoke it? It was most unwise.
I'm sorry, I won't mess with
ought not
That's
to be so
big. I
loud.
think that's bigger than the last one.
Yeah.
No, no, no. I need to catch my stamina first.
On my way.
That's good.
him! Stab him!
I've got hold of the enemy.
Look at this cool attack. Perfect timing. He sat down. And I can cut off his head.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
I'm on top of his head. I'm just standing here. Oh no, one of my pawns. Murphy, it's you. I'll save you. Of course I'm getting punished because you died. Murphy, do better. Look at your body, you're just dead now.
I'm safe.
I saved you. Oh my god.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid. Your aid is appreciated.
Kill him. Cut his balls.
No mercy.
I found it.
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
Let us finish this. Bring the fiend down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You have a lot of health.
Is everyone alright? We cannot let the fallen remain so.
Oh my!
Did you die?
Did you see how far he knocked me back? I blame you.
Why?
Because your character died.
The Cyclops! Where its hulking might!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I'll get you this time.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. Fall back, and I will heal with my magic. Wait a moment.
Again, Murphy. Oh my god, too strong for me. die. Mercy is dead. Let him die.
Is everyone alright?
We ought to revive the border and regain our numbers.
I grant you roaring flame.
Items.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Got him.
If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it to battle. It is certainly worth a try, and what do we do to promote it? It is most unwise. We ought not to be so bad.
Stupid deer, get away from me.
Got him. Not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our
Let's stab you in the head.
Of course.
I did it.
I'm a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for...
We have found a material.
Oh my
I'm sure we'll
goodness.
find a purpose
I
for it in
blame
due
you.
time.
That was dangerous. I can't believe we killed that beast. All because of me. Except for when I got knocked back. That was just messed up.
That was funny.
Funny?
Kind of.
Caution is
I'll
called for when crossing any bridge, regardless of its main.
Who can say what awaits us on the other side?
Wolf's drawn in!
Come here, little beast. Okay, whatever. Now you got that. I wanted to pick you up.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait right there.
Oh, I'm gonna get such sad
Impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Mine. You're gone, puppy. I give you freedom. Oh my gosh, the water killed him. I didn't mean for that to happen, I promise.
Many thanks. This is for you.
I promise I didn't mean for that
Over
to
so
happen.
soon?
It's not my fault.
Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as
What
it
the
comes.
hell was that? What the heck is this?
The beasts are said to fixate utterly on women, such that they will chase them blindly.
Oh no, it's probably here for you.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable,
It likes
but
women.
not necessarily easy to counter.
That's right. Oh my gosh!
That was that.
You just WWE'd me. That's messed up, man.
I didn't expect that.
Historian! Ice attacks will soon see the Scofeld.
Yo, come here, attack. Don't run away. Yeah, but look at my health. I don't have the health to be fighting that beast. And it's all your fault. He was attracted to women's scent.
Does it tell you that? Oh.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see this to be found?
Oh my god, and there's
Are you I cannot control it without it.
You might join the fight yourself.
Well said.
That's close.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the
He did
enemy.
not just kill me. Nope. Alright, that's fine.